Hey, collab coach here again to share some wise words and wisdom for the week. So, what does it mean to be a selfless lover? Now, this is subjective and it depends on the person, but I'm gonna tell you a quick way, at least in my definition of what a selfless lover is, and that's the 80-20 rule. Most of the time we think that relationships are 50-50, and in reality it's not. One day your partner might be 80%, next day you might be 80%, one day you might be tired and drained from work, from day-to-day activities, families, and you might give 20%, and then that's where your partner gives the 80%. But it's important to have a communication of, hey, I don't think you give enough support, and vice versa with your partner. Now, as far as being a selfish lover, that deals with 80-20 as well, whereas you give 80% into your relationship. That's it. 80% into your relationship. Yes, that's a high number, but if you want your relationship to work, it's going to take work. Simple as that. And then you give 20% to yourself, and you be selfish. You be selfish. I mean selfish as in you do things that you like to do. You do things that you enjoy. You might take some time to be by yourself, have a little bit of quiet time. You might do things that your partner may not like. And that's fine. As long as it's not hurting your relationship and it's not hurting yourself, go for it. That's that 20%. Now the 80% is being a good partner, focusing on what your partner loves, focusing on making your relationship grow, focusing on building goals, focusing on having that foundation. That's 80%, and that what equates to being selfless in your relationship. And that's what needs to happen for you to be a selfless lover. Simple as that. So if you feel like, I'm doing 70%, maybe I'm doing 50%, maybe I'm doing 20%, no, it's not going to work. And I promise you that it's not going to work, because you have to give more to your relationship to make your relationship work. Let's put an example. Let's put it in simple terms so everyone can learn. If you are trying to have a career, if you are trying to build a business, you have to put that 80%, 100%, 120% into making your business grow. Why? Because you know you're the only person putting as much effort into your passion, what you love, what you enjoy doing, and what you feel like is going to help other people around you. So if you want your relationship to be the best relationship it could be a dynamic relationship. And no matter what happens, no matter what pain, no matter what struggle, no matter what obstacle happens, you will have a solidified relationship. You got to put that 80% in. Now, you could put 100% if you can, if you have that power, but let's be realistic. No one's going to give 100% in their relationships. No matter how much ideas you have in your head, no matter how much good wishful thinking you have, that doesn't mean it's going to work out. So solid 80% of putting effort into your relationship, solid 80% of making sure your partner's happy, solid 80% of making sure there's love circulating in your relationship, not just one day, not just a week, not just a month, for the rest of your relationship. And that means putting 80%. Now, does that mean that you're going to be wanting to do it every day? You're going to be wanting to put all the effort in. You might be tired. You might be like, today's not the day, but you need to do it, because it's not for you. It's for your relationship. It's not for you, but it's for your partner. It's not for you, but it's for the future of what you want to have. And to have that future, you have to put 80% in that foundation. You got to put 80% in that foundation. That's when your partner will come in with their 20%, and then vice versa. That way it could be swapped and it could be a solid foundation. But if you know that you're putting that 80% in, you have no worries. So that's what a definition of a selfless lover is. Put that work in. Put that work in to have the best relationship that you want to have. Because if you're not putting work into your relationship, someone else is going to put that work in for you, and you're going to lose your partner. Simple as that. I don't mean to be harsh, but that's the reality of it all. Because if what you're not doing, someone else is willing to do it. If you don't think someone's not waiting in the back, waiting for you to fall and you stumble and take your partner, you're sadly mistaken. This world is cruel, and there's cruel people out here that don't really care about relationships. They just want to have what they want. So, who am I? I'm this collab coach. I focus on relationships. Not only intimate relationships with your friends, families, neighbors, co-workers, and the most important relationship of all, with yourself. April is almost done, but April's not done. 50% off of all coaching packages as soon as you refer someone. Simple as that. I don't like to make things complicated. I just want to help as much people as I can, and I want to make life easier. So if you feel like you're ready for coaching, if you feel like you're ready to step in a relationship, or you feel like that you just stepped out of a relationship and you don't know what to do, message me. Share this with anyone that needs to see this. And most of all, have a wonderful day. Thank you all for watching. Until next week, have a good one.